with new man Device. Daddy Device brings plenty of experience to this roster. Of course, I guess maybe that makes Grandpa Threat.
Yes, you know, Lex, I was kind of chuckling when Lex was like, I feel so old. It's like, dude, Threat is on here, and he's just running a team that, you know, it's like average age must be 21.
Walking into the unknown. And here's the execute into the bomb site. And there's nobody home, so indeed it is retake territory for Anonymo. They'll have high ground advantage. You can see Kylar poking around from short as well. Key's been eliminated in the meantime. So now we've got a 4 versus 3 in favor of Anonymo, and it gets better. Innocent with 2. And we've got ZTR and Hampus remaining. And now it's just down to ZTR now looking for the multi-frag. But no, it's a confident one for Anonymo. And if you look at Kylar and Innocent, defensive utility from Anonymo as Ninjas in Pajamas close the distance, and the angles have been compromised. And there's an opening kill from Plopsky. 3 Desert Eagles on road. Plopsky looking to spray now. Got to be careful. He is carrying the bomb here, but he will deliver some kills as well. This one is quickly collapsing for Anonymo. Key with 4 HP. Not sure what else he has to offer in this round, although 2 versus 3, never mind. That will take the rest of the game away. 1 versus 3. I want to see a Dolehoost on his table.
Huh. That is a reference and a half.
Do you have a Dolehoost in your house?
Absolutely.
Dolehoost. Anonymo being patient as well. Just fishing for some headshots. Innocent will try to get a crossfire on site, but they will be promptly deleted by the ninjas.
Need a little bit of that StarCraft micro up here right now. But I expect to see this from Nip. Steady play, not going to be many weaknesses. I mean, you can't really do too much about getting headshot in the face like that, but you're not going to be able to go past that point here, Kyler, because they're going to be hanging around, exactly. And so trade situation, but we shall see.
Oh, so if you are wondering what the issue was, it seems that Ninjas in Pajamas have some routing issues with German servers, and they were requesting one a little closer to home, which doesn't make the world of sense, really, with Anonymo not in Sweden. But yeah, it looks like this default from Anonymo when they've got money, the smoke and the mollies towards the towards this area is something that NIP wants to challenge. Snacks can't be whiffing too many shots like that because it will prove to be very expensive indeed. That is that was a sitter for him. Device will not allow him to get away with that. A swing from Plopsky, and hold on a second, we've got Hampus here to cut the numbers out and res if necessary, but Hampus will find 2. So Anonymo have been massively outpositioned by Ninjas in Pajamas. An early play up along allows them to take the A-bomb site, and there's nothing else to be done here for Anonymo. You know, if you give your opponent too much respect, you're going to lose. So he has to play his game, but he's got to land his shots as well, and that was a massive position to lose immediately, having missed that one. Who knows what this round looks like? I mean, NIP still had a strong position towards long, so there's a reasonable chance they come out on top anyway. Just in that brief round, they look for Anonymo. Kylar with 3450 will soon see what they're able to do with their money. Hampus.
Oh, wow, and they keep pushing as well. Easy kill for Device. Oh, he has no idea that there's a second man here, though. Has to be careful with that dig. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, my God.
Oh, there it is. The no-scope headshot.
Not like this. This is not supposed to be how it plays after this control from Anonymo. Device announcing his presence in his new threads. There's a trade from Plopsky. No fear whatsoever. 2v2 now, and there's some sound cues for Key, and there goes Device. Plopsky's got 50 seconds. He's got a potential 1v1 here. Doesn't know where Innocent is. Doesn't matter because Key will deliver.
There can be a change of strategy from NIP where they can keep going towards B early. Use a similar strategy. What we saw earlier, Rez is going to regain his vision in time, and so once again, Innocent not going to get that flick, and nobody is here to cover Rez. He is fighting alone. There's Device with the trade.
Yeah, NIP realized that this is going to be a common battleground. I think it seems to be key to Anonymo's strategy to try and control. NIP may be reading that, so being very patient, using their time well. 54 seconds, and indeed Kylar still having a look, and he is indeed surrounded. Rifle support for the bomb carrier comes through now. Flashbang's being eaten, and down goes Kylar. 44 seconds. And surely Key's got to rotate to join Mino, or at least make a play towards the A bomb site. Looking for the multi-frag is Mino. It's a 180 from ZTR. 4 versus 1 now. This one falling to pieces, and Anonymo heading towards Eco Town.
But maybe bringing Device onto the team, getting a little bit more comfortable. He just needs time as well. You know, there's always an element of it. Could be seeing him come into his own and start to carry some of that weight here for NIP. Rez is working his way through. MP9, no, not an MP9, AK in hand, and Innocent gets a bullet to the face. Kyler's still hanging around here, though. Plopsky, is he going to check this angle? He very well should. Unbelievable. He actually gets a kill out of that. But they are not going to be able to recover the AWP. They'll have to do it the dirty way, or they're going to have to save up and buy in the next round here.
Hold on
Anonymo.
a second. We've got 1v3, and Key's got an M4. 20 seconds to plant the bomb. He'll get sprayed through the wall. There was a chance for a 1v1 as the bomb got planted there, but Hampus just knows his angles too well. Really failed that smoke grenade up top. This makes things even more awkward. Mino with the boost from short B, and ZTR has been dispatched of. 4 versus 2, the numbers are favourable for Anonymo, but Device is lurking with the AWP. You can see the bait set up there, but he's still alive, looking for players towards Monster. Falling back now for some more cover. Hampus looking for a multi-frag. Almost got a crossfire, but now it's just Device. Smoke is down to create some space for himself. Holding angles now, and Snacks has got to deliver this time. Switching out for the AK-47, Device has got an angle for the bomb. Look at the transfer, almost but not quite. The bomb will be defused. Surely goes back for the AWP, focusing on damage instead, won't get any more. ZTR to make his way through Monster, and he needs a multi-frag here, close but not quite. Plopsky, instant trade, and the B-bomb site is taken, catches the flanks as well, Hampus. And that leaves Snacks with the M4A4. 1 versus 3, and he will be dealt with as well. Ninjas in Pajamas just looking much stronger, to be honest.
Whereas Anonymo right now, the scrappiness, it's getting them rounds, but it's not going to get them the win.
Surely they see something on the radar here. I can see Key's head on both. Yep, they realize it now. I don't think they saw it on their screens, but the radar must have given it away there. And this is another quick dismantling of Anonymo. So
we should expect to see very clean pacing like that from NIP. They should be right behind each other, ready to help, and you can see it again here. Nice attempt, though. Mino, he's going to do a little bit more, but that is going to be another round on the board for NIP, and NIP right now are just crushing. Okay.
But he has put notice out on Twitter about them.
Snacks is having a round. It's a good time for him to wake up. His team is not really having that impact 40 ADR right now from Snacks. Hardly any utility damage. So he needs to start waking up if the team are going to be able to pull through here in this 15th round. But we're back into a 3-on-3. NIP doing a very good job of just keeping their cool. This perfect timing! Man, that's so frustrating.
Yeah, that's the bomb. That's a big pickup. That clock ticking, and we can see Innocent with an off angle towards Connector. Mino still curious, though. With 25 seconds on the clock, he's going to have a look and give up the kill there, leaving his teammate alone on the bomb side. That's very curious, considering the position. Maybe not trusting each other. I don't know. Key now trying. He's got a lot to do, and that's very unfortunate indeed. Innocent now with 6 HP and a 1 versus 2. The trajectory gives a position away from both these players, in fact. Creeping through the smoke now, but ZTR is waiting for him. And it will be just 3 rounds in the half for Anonymo. NIP smashing them from start to finish. It's Innocent creeping in the bogs with the P250. No disabled access in these toilets. I have alerted Valve to no response, of course. Oh, we've got some stereo frags across the map for Ninjas in Pajamas. That's a lovely flick from Device. He's definitely coming into this one warm. Kylar and Mino left, and it is death by paper cuts. My God. 4 kills for Device on the A-bomb site in his first game for Ninjas in Pajamas. Massive smile on his face.
Anonymo, they're putting up a fight. They're trying to. Right now it's going to be the force buy, straight up rush B. 3 players here for NIP.
Oh, super blind. Hampus, though, has got help from Plopsky. And Kylar and Innocent remain. I don't think a bomb plant is likely. Device is here as well. Instant fallback from NIP when those first grenades came through. But it has cost him 2 players at least.
It has, and Innocent is not going to be around for very long. That's right, James. Leave the phone on the floor. They're not going to be around for very long. 3 players here at B. Innocent kind of stuck, and he is dead. MP9 picking up the kill, bonus money in the pocket, and IP looking very comfortable indeed right now on this CT side.
That's fair enough. So we'll see what they're able to bring, but this one's not over just yet, and well, it's getting a bit closer though. More action towards this tunnel. Lovely choke point for the CTs to spray. Seems like it'll be a fast eco round. Indeed it will be. Game point for Ninjas in Pajamas.
It is going to be a buy, and they are going to have just enough for some Galils. And there's a bullet to care of Rez. Snacks has had... It's been a very difficult map, let's say, for Snacks.
Yeah, it's been awful, let's be honest. But, again, sometimes you've got to get the derp out of your system, and maybe this map is the one to do it. Doesn't look strong for Anonymo anyway, so if they can come into map number 2 with a fresh attitude and some stronger team play, then that might just be enough.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, we're going to get to see how things go here on Nuke. We'll get to see how the Ninjas have decided to implement Device as well on the map with that AWP. It's going to be interesting to see how he's playing out there with Hampus. But I think all hope right now lies on Anonymo.
We've got very specific grenades being lined up. Yep. Mollies as well. This is a heavy utility pistol round. The Julies will be denied, and in go Anonymo into this A-bomb side. This is looking great for them so far. 4 versus 1 as Plopski's wondering what's happened to his teammates. Still has the high ground. Got himself a headshot at the very least. Now 3 versus 1. Looks like Kyler might be moving away with the bomb, considering going down the vent. He's only got 29 HP, so this could be real awkward if he actually tries to commit to this. Plopski unsure as to what to do, and he is surrounded at the back. There is the pistol round for Anonymo. Well, they won the first pistol in the previous game, got reset. Let's see what they can do on this occasion. Single scope, respect. Oh, and there it is. As you said, double scope, and he can't see all those angles there. It's a nice kill from him, and he immediately rotates the AWP to a different position. But as we can see, there's big presence on the outside. Hampus will drop the bomb and fall away. Kylo looks like he was kind of taken by surprise there. And it is becoming a shooting gallery now for Ninjas in Pajamas. 5 versus 3. No response from Anonymo. Snacks has rescued the bomb, but can they rescue a round out of this? Innocent looks up just as Rez peeks out. And that's great timing from Rez as well. Rather than holding the angle all the time, he peeks every 7 seconds or so. Snacks will not see the CT moving behind him. Makes his way to decon. Potentially a bomb plant in this, but maybe not. Well, they do 0 damage in that round, Anonymo, in the first buy round, so indeed.
And we are going to get Plopski putting himself in a position to just mow him down.
Devices come for support as well, just the right time. That's a great 3-man spray down. And there's the bomb. USP to finish off. Not expecting some Kevlar, so you can't just go for the headshots here. Burst fire from Mino. That's curious, because Device is very far away, but maybe he thought he was closer.
So some good comms coming through here from the Ninjas, making sure that there are no gaps for Anonymo to take advantage of if they were to be moving out in the yard.
This is a very awkward position for Plopski, and his help has just been, well, has it been eliminated? I'm not sure. Down he goes. You can see Rez now taking control of control. The rotation's already on the way. Maybe a flank later on. Rez trying to find a gap at the edge of that smoke. Nothing doing just yet. You can see Device going for some wallbangs into the site. Those wallbangs go in both directions, of course. You can spray the vents. ZTR with 2, and this is becoming difficult for Anonymo, or is it? Rez now 1v3. Finds one close to double doors, but he will be subject to spray from multiple players. And after numbers towards the ramp, Anonymo continue towards the B-bomb site.
Perhaps thinking that it could be a low economy situation. Look at this peek from Device, you mad lad.
Absolutely clean. Dumps a smoke grenade, not much for Anonymo to do now. You can see a focus towards the vent. Nice spray. Rez with a transfer. There'll be a trade through the smoke, but it's not looking terrible for NIP now, 4 versus 3. Still with control of the A-bomb site.
They have time. They have 50 seconds. But yes, Hampus is holding main, and Squeak at the same time sees that smoke go by. And, oh, but still managing to pick up the kill. A double as well. Way more than he should get. 1 for 1, fine. But a double kill, that is a huge play from Hampus.
Kyla's got so many angles to check. T-vent, CT-vent, Squeaky, all the off angles from those places, and ZTR will eventually spot him. Too many angles to deal with.
How do you even get back into lobby?
Yeah, Device still has a laser outside as well, so they know they have to be close because there's nowhere else that they could be. Rez gets the bomb carrier, and again, there's no one to trade really. Kylar just staring at the wall here, spots the barrel of Rez, gives his position away, and here's ZTR creeping, but Snacks will catch him. You can spray through this wall as well. As you can see, Anonymo hoping for a kill. 24 seconds now, and there's just too many CTs, too many angles, too much disadvantage for Anonymo, and the score is tied. Plopsky again with a very difficult task. Drops some flames on the ramp. That should activate some kind of rotation. You can see that Hampus is also downstairs. Device target practice around the hell position. We've got the flicks as well. He's got help from up top soon, down to the USP, and he's going to try and get that last kill, but Rez will steal it. No damage done by Anonymo, but it is what it is. 5-4. Maybe a step ahead of his opponent, looking for a peek up top on the silo. Snacks being careful, but for how long? Device on fire, and there's a glorious, delicious headshot onto Key. They cannot avoid him, regardless of the utility. They will hit a rotation, though, as they try to focus on the A bomb site. Minio trying to trade for his teammate. He'll be able to do that at the very least. But again, ZTR in that same position, getting one more kill. Plopsky coming through to help his teammates, leaving Snacks to wonder what could have been. His shadow may be spotted there on that main position. And he won't get much done either. Number 6 on the board for Ninjas in Pajamas. And again, very key for Anonymo.
But Rez, dude, this aggression from Rez, does this work? Innocent. They're going to be coming around, and he's got somebody there to trade immediately. Oh, Rez, so nasty that he gets out of there. Unbelievable. Not going to find the follow-up. No help from anybody on the upper side. He was on his own.
Yeah, he's seen the bomb, though. This is a very key flank from Key, no pun intended. I can't believe I did that. Still 2 players on the A bomb site, both with high ground advantage. Plopsky can run distraction, and ZTR still here, but they'll both get popped. And Anonymo have a real chance now at the 5th round, draining the money for Ninjas in Pajamas.
That is interesting. What was going on with the comms on Nip's side that he was not able to get any support? No flash, no smoke, no nothing to help him out. Because he could have got out of there for free res. And yet he ended up having to take another fight, and that at a disadvantage. He's not going to have the peeker's advantage there.
Minio taking position. Now, will they pursue? It's been really awkward for Plopsky on that B bomb site, but Key's just crept into A in the meantime, looking for that second kill, but Device is ready. This will pull NIP out of position, though, leaving Plopsky with less support than he might have liked. Smokes towards control. They really need a rotation into his Pajamas. Plopsky trying to avoid getting traded. Bought some time for the rotation. Hampus coming in from the back as well. Trades continue. 2 versus 2. Minute on the clock. Got Molly's in control as well. Smoke is still up as bombs getting planted.
But these smokes are clearing. There's a window now for NIP to stop this from happening.
Oh, boy. Snacks going for the fake. The no scope from Device doesn't quite land, and back he goes towards that B bomb site. Has enough information for a quick plant. Rez won't have an angle just yet, but takes out the cover. That leaves Snacks in a 1 versus 2. Now he has to deliver, but Device won't allow him to fire a single shot. You can see he's unsure as to what has potentially been compromised. But that Molotov may tell a story towards Secret. He'll see that. Could give him an idea of where people are and aren't. But again, they don't have the best angles. Suddenly there's all the footsteps towards the ramp. The AUG is out, cutting them down like trees in the forest. 3 kills and the bomb. That is outstanding from Plopsky, melting them with the AUG. You can see Kylar trying to catch a rotation now and create something for his team. Had a chance on Rez, but was shooting the gun rather than the head. Now Snacks again in a 1 versus 4. Easily dispatched of at the end there by Ninjas in Pajamas, who survive with 4.
Works wonders. And now, well, 5-on-5, force 5 from Anonymo. Not a whole lot to work with, and so they're going for a lot of aggression on the upper side.
Yeah, Rez is getting 1v1s for free here. It's a good start. Key, with a stroke of luck, perhaps, gets a nice upgrade as well. 3-on-3 as Anonymo looks for one last round in this first half. You see Key playing off of those shots as well, running back into the hands of Hampus. 2-on-2, fast-moving round now as Plopsky's got 15 HP in a 1 versus 2. They're not entirely sure where he is, but they'll soon find out. But Snacks has a nice angle, I'm sure. You see Minio looking around, and there it is. 6 rounds for Anonymo, maybe more than we were expecting. Again, the pistol round was key, and that gives them a chance as they move towards the second half. This is their pick of nuke. Some utility from NIP as well, thrown towards the A bomb site, but it seems that B, or the ramp at least, are the intentions. But again, they're baiting Anonymo all over the shop. Those HEs have been deployed by Anonymo. So showed some presence at A, showed some presence at ramp, and back into A they go. But there are still 3 players here for Anonymo, and they've got to find this crossfire. Indeed, they will. Device jumping circles next to the blue box. Not sure what's going on there, but they got absolutely deleted by Anonymo. Left some money for AWP, but he didn't want to, so they were looking for a 5 AK play. And Snacks is back on AWP. So perhaps it depends on map and half who is AWPing. Creeping through the smoke, Hampus will make Anonymo a little more comfortable with a free kill. The remaining 3 heading towards the ramp now. We have an off angle from Minio with the French gun. We'll see how powerful it can be on this occasion. Well, he's made it 2. That's definitely progress for Anonymo. 4 versus 2 now, as what's left of NIP has a minute to try and plant the bomb at the very least. The mollies towards control, goes way too deep though for where the CT is. Not that they can see that. Listen, creeping up just as Device tries to jump in the window. It's looking great for Anonymo right now. Indeed, it will remain great for this round. 4 players alive.
Plomsky, though. Look at that smoke. Innocent nearly caught out. And there's Plopsky catching out the main man.
Plopsky turret into the A bomb site. Minio, oh, he's looking for the impact frags now. Did he see both players? Because they're lining up for him. He's got to kill. Oh my god, ZTR so fast. There was such huge opportunity to turn things around, but now it's Snacks versus 3 instead. On the ramp.
But that's mainly against the tier 2 opponents. You know, the Sinners, the Dignitas, those teams that are out there right now in these online qualifiers and in these online leagues.
All those AKs that Anonymo had swiftly taken away. Snacks now with an aggressive play. Here we go. He has warmed up, it looks like. Maybe just way more comfortable on nuke rather than overpass. And Anonymo taking the fight to Ninjas in Pajamas. They're not laying back whatsoever.
Excellent. Exactly what had to happen. And we can get the follow-up peek here. This is sick.
Yeah, ZTR stuck in this angle now. It's the bomb as well.
This is bad news bears here for NIP. They need to do a little bit of damage to the economy.
It looks like we've got a real match. We have a series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I was quite worried on overpass, but this is a very different kettle of fish entirely. So Anonymo with some good info. You can see NIP raising the pace, trying to catch them out of position. Plopsky will chase down towards the B bomb site, but not quite hit the mark there. Minio will stand his ground, and indeed now there's 3 of them that go either side of the smoke, and perhaps there's a chance for NIP.
They smoke down to block off Decon. Now we can get in here. Device also making a bit of noise. No, there it is. Instant shot. Brings it back to a 3-on-3, and the bomb planted. Now they can get into post-plant positions here, Nip, and life can get very difficult for Anonymo. Retaking with an AWP is never fun.
2 defuse kits on the remaining 3 players. Some utility as well, smoking the molly. They can clear out some positions, as we can see. Device and ZTR remain. ZTR with a nice angle for a swing. Can he get both of them? Indeed he can. Headshots, of course. Snacks now. Alone versus Device and ZTR. That's a deep molly and ZTR's dead. Device just hiding. Needs to try and pick his time wisely. Snacks with a P250, and it's too late for him to win the round. But he can take out all the remaining NIP players.
Just going on the egg hunt right now. Collect all the grenades. Now it's going to be Snacks, but we should have that smoke. No, we don't have a smoke. Now it goes down. Smoke goes down, but Snacks is going to try and play past it.
Oh, that's a lovely flick from Snacks, but doesn't want to stay in the bomb sites alone for too long. Help is on the way, though. And now the numbers are tied. Kylar just creeping and playing side, looking for a transfer, but taking out the bomb planter instead. Plopsky spraying all over the shop, just preempting positions, and down goes Snacks, leaving Minio alone. Some slight tagging through the vents. He knows where one of the players is now. The HE is out, but he can't find the angle. Device elevating his position. That's going to be a really hard kill to find for Minio. Just going on a big run here, but the trade's got to be instant from Plopsky, surely. What? Device at 25 HP, the USP is out. Surely he can't do this. It's so awkward for both squads. Running out of bullets and running out of health as well. That is a tense round, and it goes the way of Ninjas in Pajamas.
Let's not throw shade, British commentators.
Minute 13 on the clock. Hampus creeping around the smoke. Great angle from Key. Delivers the kill as well.
Oh.
Very, very important round for both squads, and it's NIP running out of steam. They're in eco territory, and this one becomes even more difficult to turn around. Anonymo now with 497 HP versus 2 Swedish players.
A single smoke grenade, but I mean, at the end of the day here, that's not going to factor too much into it. There's a hail of bullets ready and waiting to get thrown at these ninjas as they go out onto the upper side. Perfect positioning for Minho, ready for the vent drop.
Plenty of sound cues for Minho. He will raise the alarm and Snacks will post up. They cannot have a slip up here on Anonymo. This is real important. I want to see Mirage. NIP don't, however.
I think we all want to see Mirage, yeah. Device on Mirage, what do you think of that?
Rez and Plofsky, last men standing. Well, there have been 2 kills in this round, and Rez has a chance to get a third at the very least. It won't happen on this occasion.
You know, players are just getting so used to reacting to that.
Snacks is in trouble. This is the time to land the shots. It really is, and he's missed 3 of them, and he's alone. I don't know if help is on the way, but oh my god, Anonymo just being dismantled in round 27, and their economy can't really stand it. Really put himself at the point of no return, as Minho did the same behind the smoke on the ramp, and Snacks completely...
And you do not want to drop down into the lower bracket. You run the risk of getting eliminated and sent home.
Beasts down there.
Yeah, it's not
wild beasts.
It's not pretty in the depths. We're getting very light on the utility, though. We have some flash to work with here for NIP, but a single smoke. Now we get to see it's going to be pressure at ramp, and Snacks is going to get challenged. This time he hits it.
He's ready again through the corner of the wall. Device in the meantime is putting some damage in. Hold on a second. This game is turning around. The bomb needs to be collected, though, and Minho's doing what he can to try and stop this. Device with 27 seconds to make a play. 1 downstairs and 1 up. Where is Kyler? He's in the lobby position. Device has got a chance, but he better be quick. Does he commit to this? Looks like he is. Kyler, will he wait for his teammate? Starting to swing now. The flashbang is out for Device, and game point is with Anonymo. Key's got the MP9 in this round. 5 AKs on deck for Ninjas in Pajamas, not prioritizing the AWP on the T side. And they go very quickly indeed. Rez taking out Key again. Big risk taken towards the end of this. And that might not pay off for Anonymo.
Whoa, shoots right over his teammate's shoulder? What was that? Bold play there from Snacks, managing to bring it back to a 4-on-4. A Device creeping in. Loses the duel. 12 health left on Innocent, gets out of dodge.
They're in a really bad spot here, Nip. They've got sub 1 minute as they try and decide where to go, trying to edge towards, oh boy, there's one found, and Minho will just fall back. Play the time. 4 versus 2, try and play the numbers with his teammates. There are so many different places he could be now. Pops out, but he does get popped by Plopsky, and now he's got the information, and time is much lower, so they can really play with this. Molly in the vent, but Snacks is here with the AWP. Kylar's taken so much damage to get towards his bomb site. Snacks with a flick now, leaving Plopsky. And he's got 2 more to find. 19 seconds, and we've got a CT by Deacon through the door for Kylar. And indeed, we head to Mirage.
16-13 win. Clearly, it was a bit closer, no doubt about it. It wasn't as one-sided as Nip's map pick. Complexity, not a team to be taken lightly. A lot of firepower there, and if Anonymo can go toe-to-toe with them, I think they can go toe-to-toe with Nip. There is that element of surprise, though, with Device. What's he going to do? What's he going to show us?
Well, Ninjas Pajamas will have a lot of presence in this short position. For them dancing around the ladder. Device is going to take one in the face, and then another one from the hands of Key. Sees ZTR creeping around the smoke. As it dissipates, so will Key. 4v2 bomb looks likely to get planted here, but how much can Anonymo do afterwards? Snacks and Kylar both half health. Not really in a position to help each other, and my god, Kylar gets popped as well. That leaves Snacks alone, and the bomb's not planted for him. ZTR has a kit, and he can just comfortably head to defuse that bomb, although Hampus is on it for some reason. But either way, it's not much Snacks can do. ZTR's like, hello, I got a kit, hello, hello, come in, hello. Hampus up on short. Plopsky's kind of alone towards this B bomb site. Could see resin connector as well, and here comes the execute. Taking out a lot of the usual positions. ZTR's play will be interesting here with the smoke to protect him. Key moving forward towards CT. Device with the scout is less than ideal. Flashbangs, and Key hasn't seen any of him, but Plopsky's going to get taken out. The B player, this is really weird. Bomb not planted just yet. Key still spraying. Device hiding in the site. Not spotted just yet. Out with the USP, trying to find something. And that is absolute bedlam on A. 3 kills for Anonymo. No bomb plant, but they have made it expensive. 26 seconds now, still unclear as to which way Anonymo are going, but there's a huge gap in that smoke, and that will allow Rez to pick off Minio. You can see Kyla trying to buy some space, so they're getting some clues, and we can see the rotation from Ninjas in Pyjamas. Got a crossfire, but Kyla's found the first half of it, almost a second, but didn't quite finish off the job there. 9 seconds for this bomb to get planted now, and there might just be a chance for them. Oh my god, the kills have come in a flurry, leaving Plopsky alone. 1 versus 3 made 2 of the kill onto Snacks. He has a defuse kit, but he's not sure where these players are. A slow approach, very controlled from Anonymo, and they're in a strong position. Plopsky's going to have to walk into a crossfire unless Key goes too wide and starts to peek. Looking towards Tetris, we can see this now. There's a nice 1v1 from Plopsky, but Key will trade, and there's the first round for Anonymo.
Well, the other thing to consider is that NIP haven't had an official in a month. So scrims are one thing, but NIP right now, they're going up against a team that just does not stop grinding officials. Oh, that's unreal.
That's a good start, but what about the finish? Well, they're getting closer to it. 4 versus 2 now. Anonymo, this one's collapsed. It's going to be hard to clutch this. 40 seconds. He could get caught, though, while he throws it. So what is the play here? 24 seconds on the clock. They've lost half their time. There goes the flashbang. Easily avoided by Rez, and a nasty deletion towards the end.
Oh, that incendiary is going to be annoying, though. Proper.
Well, they've got clues with these grenades, and they'll charge in regardless of the palace utility. Double peeking Rez, who's isolated in front of these smoke grenades. ZTR forced from his position as well. This execute looking strong for Anonymo. They played their plan out regardless of that Molly and Palace, and so far so good. NIP are just getting dropped one by one. Anonymo looking good for a second round here. AWP collected, and surely NIP looks to save, but they're being denied. And Anonymo looking sharp and very warm in this third map. Plopsky will do what he can to save, but might not be the likeliest thing here. The hunt is on from Anonymo.
Thought he got that shot. Not meant to be.
Have seen those pop flashes before from NIP in this half so far, and they are playing around the corner, not quite revealing the information. That's enough information for Device to capitalize on. Oh, that's a nice flick, and he really is dismantling his plays around connector. Innocent spotted with the bomb. Oh, how is he dodging these shots? And what is his play now? 3-on-3 minutes ago, they know the bomb is or was in connector. ZTR with a dry peek, a big swing, and there is the bomb in his hands now. Minio, crouch, and he's still alive. Bomb's been rescued. Device now, 1 versus 2. That's a big shot. Now Snacks has got to come in from the ramp and collect that bomb. 45 seconds. Device has a good read on the situation. There's a flashbang, so he knows exactly where he's coming from. Did he see his foot there? Oh my god, Snacks, not like that, surely. Wild peaks. Device now with the smoke to create some space and go on the hunt, but Snacks is reading this and staying in position. Oh, this is so awkward for both of them. 25 seconds to USP out. If Snacks goes for a shot, there could be a smoke push. It's so weird. Is he heading towards the B bomb site? 18 seconds, he has got time for it. Snacks could be absolutely anywhere, and Device has to figure out where he is without the fuse kit. I think he's realizing now he's got to get his skates on. Did he just see part of Snacks? I think he did. There's a crouch peek from Snacks, and Anonymo get a third round. Difficult for both teams towards the end, but you can see Anonymo starting to smile now.
It's a notoriously difficult map to op on.
It seems there'll be a fast burst into the B bomb site. The combo, the chain flashes, mostly avoided on the site, but there are kills to be found here as well. Plopsky dancing around, got to stay near that smoke, allow his teammates to rotate in through the door. That is the advantage of that smoke. And look at the deletions here from Ninjas in Pyjamas. 4 versus 2, make it 3. Hampus picked off. Plopsky still active here around the bench position, repositioning now for a swing with his teammate onto Innocent. And 3 players will survive. They'd love an upgrade to that FAMAS indeed. They'll take 3 AKs into the next round. That's a good round for NIP. So Connector's been secured for Anonymo. This is denial of information for Ninjas in Pyjamas, and see what they choose to do with it. Hampus forced back. He's got Plopsky covering the upper ground. And there goes the AK. There'll be a trade though, so maybe something can be found. Still a 3v3, but quickly made 2 in favor of Ninjas in Pyjamas. I think ZTR may have just spotted that jump towards the jungle. So indeed rifles can be collected. But they're stuck in a very tight choke point now, are Anonymo.
Oh no, and they're completely stuck. Innocent has to win this duel instantly. Oh, elects not to. He's out of dodge. 23 seconds. And Hampus is going to gut him. Easy peasy for Hampus. Nicely done. 2 kills for Hampus.
I'll leave that to the internet to decide. We've got ZCR desperately trying to stay alive, doing whatever he can, and on this occasion it will be nothing. One of the more difficult positions to play and try and survive. NIP getting dropped on this A bomb site. This is going to be a big retake, and we'll see who starts to peek first. I guess it's going to be Hampus here, who just doesn't even check the left side, and Innocent is here to delete him. NIP still holding out now. Device kind of stuck in the corner by Toll Booth. I just don't think he has the ability to move right now, and Snacks is still hunting. He assumes nothing. Anonymo put 4 players towards the A bomb site, and there is nothing left for Ninjas in Pajamas. Completely wiped out in this round. They want to wait around too long. You can see Anonymo in position to split the site with Innocent up top in Palace. He spotted one of them. The mollies are coming out. Rez will try and run distraction from his teammate. Nice one shot. They got a crossfire now. You can see Device activating as well. Just having another look, peppering and doing better than that. It is falling to pieces for Anonymo. Short play taken out, and Minho's got a lot to do now. 1 versus 3 over the smoke, running out of bullets. He's got to race towards the B bomb site. Rifles may be collected by NIP.
Oh, back into window though. Nicely done. He's going to go straight up short. Plopsky and ZTR though, this is a winnable position for them by all means, because there's going to be a window of time where that bomb is going to get planted. They're going to hear that go off. Now they just need to stick together. Buddy system. You have to trade. Oh, or you line up! You line up and it's perfect for him.
Well,
No
there's
way.
a 7th round for Anonymo. It's very tight as we move into the second half and the third and final map. Who's going to take this series? Find out after the break. In position now to split the B bomb site.
I like this, that Nip are just not making any bones about who's hitting the shots right now on their team. Give those guys P250s and let them go to work. Minho's with a very quick reaction, the rotation over towards this B site. It's not going to happen though, surely not.
1 versus 3 now for Minho, looking for the multi-frag, disciplined, patient, but there is one coming in from the back. Where does Rez choose to plant the bomb? Oh, he's going to get flanked back of the head and dead, surely. Indeed. Here is Hampus in the rear with the gear. Device now. I think he's just about seen the elbow, and there's a headshot, but a trade immediately from Innocent. Maybe they'll have problems that we saw from Anonymo previously. It is almost a mirror. Anonymo now 3-2 of NIP. They've got 35 seconds to plant the bomb. I can see Innocent in CT. Just being careful, not making it easy for NIP to find these kills. He's looking for a retake scenario. He can hear Rez moving around now. Rez who finds himself alone, and as he moves into a false sense of security, Innocent finally emerges. Great positioning and patience from him. But there are 4 smoke grenades for Anonymo. Won't be useful at present though, because the charge into the B bomb site is here. Innocent's got to get an opening kill here. There's still 10 players alive. Make it 8 as the kills start to stream in favor of Anonymo. But maybe there's a chance to plant the bomb. Device is in no man's land, however. Let's not forget this is a force buy. They're playing for the win, but he's completely out of action. Deleted by Minho in mid. Hampus finds a rifle, but can't do too much with it. So it's just a 2 kills for NIP and a 9th round for Anonymo. Look at the rotation now. The defenses are being bolstered. Keys being popped on the bomb site, but there are plenty more where that came from. Snacks lurking in mid now. Takes out Hampus, and his angles would have been so important. Now the execute becomes somewhat worrisome for Ninjas in Pajamas, but they've got the utility for it. But Minho hasn't been checked for. Can he get another kill out of this? Indeed he can. Down goes Rez, down goes Device. ZTR won't last long either. Anonymo out-maneuvering Ninjas in Pajamas very quickly in that round. Confidence is growing. See Snacks creeping around connector. Got cover from Innocent. That was pretty handy there. Now the push comes in towards the B bomb site. Innocent holding the off angles, blind for the time being, as Kylar is activated, spots one and drops one. Does Rez. Rez and Device now versus 3. They've got a rifle on Rez. Trying to catch players rotating. That bomb has to get planted quickly. The longer it isn't, the worse it gets. That's a very nice HE grenade for the plant spot. That puts Rez on 23 HP, sprayed through the smoke. Not a brick wall as he can see. Device now 1 versus 3. Can't do any more. Anonymo just keep on racking up the rounds on his CT side. Don't know if there's more than Snacks around the corner, but maybe only Snacks will be enough. Keep creeping around the smoke. Surely that's a kill, just about, but it's also a trade. 3 versus 2 as the bomb heads towards the B bomb site, and Kylar's got some trouble coming his way. Snacks has got to get to market quickly. If he can get there before the cross, then maybe something could be done. We can see 2. That's a great flashbang. Almost catches him anyway, but not quite. Kylar's still hiding in plain sight. Bomb plant is coming through. Device deleted. Spots one. He's going to get caught by Rez, almost. Nervous stuff. That's a great flick from Snacks. Now we're down to the 1v1. Bombs on the floor. Plopsky looking for Kylar. Both ringing the bell. Big headshot from Plopsky. Exactly what NIP needed.
What a clutch from Plopsky. They are going to be both close to connector, so a quick rotate possible towards that B site. Hampus, it's been a bit touch and go for him here. We'll see if he can trade the 1-for-1. Needs to get it. Not going to happen, though. Hesitation costs him, and Minio wins that duel. 4-on-4 now.
Sees them spreading out of the palace, and there'll be an exchange of kills from both squads. 3-on-3 remains. And it gets worse now. Anonymo trying to deliver, but things just go back and forth with these teams. Innocent finds himself in a 1 versus 2. He has a kit. The bomb's not planted for him. Smokes are up. Switches out for an M4. Rez is pretty low, but has a great angle. And he's quick on the trigger finger. So some early issues for Ninjas in Pyjamas. But Anonymo continue to be active, very aggressive towards the ramp, and Snacks has found Hampers creeping around the smoke. 1 by 1 they go down, and it gets better for Anonymo. The MP9 delivering, but the device is here as well. He'll get barbecued, and Rez could clutch this. 2 players have got less than 10 HP. Here comes the fadeaway flashbang. Snacks will eat. Oh my god, that was disgusting. 23 seconds remaining. He doesn't know that Kylar is also in CT, and I'm sure the peak is coming. I can see him moving just a little. A fake plant. He has no idea what his last 2 players are, but he's running out of time to fake. We can see Innocent getting closer in connector, and surely Kylar's going to peak now. Indeed he is. No bomb plant, no bonus money, and the score is tied.
Minio, you know, coming into this match, you're thinking, okay, he's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, right? You've got Snacks for the experience. Kylar's in the mix. Minio is just massively overperforming right now.
Oh, that was like a piece of cake.
What?
It was delicious. It was absolutely delicious, that kill from Snacks. He just glided into the apartments there.
Sexy movement.
It really was. And this is a strong start from Anonymo. Taking the fight to Ninjas in Pyjamas and just putting them in awful numbers once again. They got a trade frag set up here, which won't even be required. Plopsky will trade, in fact, coming in from the back, and Hampus is here to help. And boy, does he need some help. 1 versus 3, the bomb stuck in apartment of Innocent, and Snacks is just gliding in from A to B, and it's an easy final kill here for Anonymo to take the lead. We've had back and forths as well. Lots of trading from both sides, but it's Anonymo threatening to pull away towards match point, and that's a great start, but Rez will trade quickly, and Plopsky's got a plan as well. Rifles to be collected by Ninjas in Pyjamas. Now, there are decisions to make. If Anonymo get wiped out here, they've got no money. If they lose this round and all get eliminated, they could lose the game in this round. They've really got to think about what they're doing here.
And now, well, this is it. A winning situation for them. We could go, well, we will go the distance now, no matter what. But the bomb goes off, and now Anonymo with 2 surviving. Palace has been pushed, and so Minio now, he's going to be able to take a peek into T-spawn. He's going to see nobody there. This will allow for a very quick rotation towards the B site. Innocent already rotating around. He's going to be right behind him. This is going to be brutal for the Ninjas.
Or is it? They've got to trade out, and Innocent has got to buy time for his team if he can. Oh my god, that's huge from Hampus. That allows him to plant the bomb. We've got Kai coming in from the short position. Device is posted up, but it's a rare miss from Device. Won't stop the bomb from being planted. They don't know that Minio's on the high ground up top. There's no kits on the remaining players. A jump peek from Device. The spatial awareness. They know where both CTs are now, and they all position accordingly. But still, Kai with an unanswered frag. 1v1. Hampus is so low. He's just 1 bullet away from doom. Minio with the FAMAS to try and clutch it, and he will do exactly that. Anonymo make it to match point. But NIP have a buy once again. 4 AK-47s. We've got a 2-man swing, and Hampus gets utterly deleted. He doesn't even know how many players there. Completely blind, but NIP have got the numbers towards the B bomb site. There's a molly under the window. Standard stuff. But they are smoked off the side. There is a gap though, and they're searching for something, and ZTR will give them what they weren't looking for. But the bomb's been dropped in the meantime. The trades continue. This is allowing Anonymo to get closer to the site. Multiple CTs in the market now. They've got presence on shorts as well. It's going to be a hard hold for NIP, who are out of grenades at this point. AWP lurking with Snacks Innocent, trying to deliver as well. Plopsky stuck at default, but we got stereo frags for NIP. Man advantage now as Anonymo tried to clutch this one. Snacks still in the market, 1 versus 3 with the AWP. Switching out for the rifle. He has a defuse kit as well, but surely this is going to overtime. Got some pre-fire, Rez delaying, and indeed 15 apiece. We're not done just yet.
Don't know if we can handle it.
2 AWPs, Kylar with angles in the B apartments. He could make an aggressive play later on. There's an take position. Kai spotted something. Maybe a player in a window. Oh my god.
Dude,
from the front
what?
to the back. Kai will make his way towards this A-bomb site. He'll be the 3rd man. Soon we'll have Innocent in jungle. A 2-man spray down. He's looking for the ace. He will be denied, however, but that's a strong round. It's a confidence-boosting round from Anonymo. Hampus looking for the 2nd player on the B bomb site. This is so much information. Innocent hopping up, and they're going to be on top of each other in all different ways. Tap, tap, knock, knock, playing a piano on their faces. Hampus,
no.
There is a CT making his way through already, but Device is ready for it. Exactly what NIP needed, a great response. Hampus just behind enemy lines. Available now on DVD.
He doesn't mess it up. That's the beauty. I bet you those Anonymo guys were just feeling so good about themselves too.
Yeah, they could play for the stats. Go for the flick. Go for the wallbang. Rez curious, and Snacks, of course, is still here.
See? This one. Only the 1 kill.
Eventually. 52 seconds on the clock. Nobody pressing forward just yet for Anonymo. Snacks has been gifted a face to deliver a shot to. And then there were 3, a common situation for Ninjas Pajamas, who've really suffered in the mid position. Snacks has been a nightmare for them, and Minho will continue it. Smoke is up. 2 versus 5 made 4. Now ZTR has got 28 seconds, and down he goes. AWP's all over the shop, and it's Anonymo with a 1-round lead as the sides change. There's said Molotov. That smoke is almost the very old lurk.
Spread.
Give you one ways towards CT. Getting awkward now. ZTR traded as the charge comes in. Down goes Device to the hands of Kylar, and Rez fires a few shots, but to no avail. Anonymo storming the A-bomb site. NIP are keeping it competitive. That is a very important kill from Hampus. We can see Kylar by the fireboxes, or triple, depending on where you're from. And there is the fire by the boxes. Plopsky forced away. He knows one's in Palace, but there's no cover for that bomb plant with a minute on the clock. Bombs on the floor, 2v1 as Snacks is now wondering where his teammates have gone. Hampus has no idea where he is, but will still deliver the frag. And all of a sudden, we're tied up. You can see Device now heading towards the A-bomb site as they haven't seen the bomb NIP, and the bomb does seem to be rotating towards this A-bomb site. K going all the way towards the bench. He's been spotted now by ZTR. The flashbang won't help. 20 seconds to plant the bomb. We've got Hampus looking to creep up around short, and Snacks is waiting for it. He's waiting for that rotation. The game sense is strong, and now he's in a great position to defend this bomb plant. There was a smoke up for the CT side. Device with the headshot with the AWP. An aggressive smoke grenade as well, but can they cover? Can they try and get on this bomb? Kylar has some good angles, creeping around the corner as well. Device looking up, but he's on the low ground, so it's Snacks to spray the HE. The match point for Anonymo.
Snacks, he's still got it all, man. The decision-making from this guy is ridiculous.
Hampus saw the player go ahead of the light, so he knows someone's in the window. Basically, you hold your crosshair on the light, and it goes away for a second when somebody goes past it and blocks your vision. And Hampus has been dropped regardless. He knew somebody's there, but he's still being deleted. Rez now, he's got to deliver this kill, but no. 3 versus 5 for NIP as they're charging in. ZTR utterly deleted. This could be the end of the road for NIP in this first series. Device just spamming with the Desert Eagle. They've got to find 5 players, 3 of which are heavily tagged, but how on earth are they going to do that? Device with 9 HP now. So many bullets flying their way. Anonymo on the cusp of victory in a significant upset. Snacks taking liberties now, pushing through the smoke because why not? 2 versus 4. Both players low now. Device and Plopsky. Flashbangs flying through. And then it was just Plopsky. Anonymo have scored the upset, and they take it 2-1 over NIP after being deleted on Overpass. They come back with a vengeance with late rounds on both maps.
Great celebration there from the team. Snacks himself, the man. in the middle of the action and really just coming up with the plays in the end to get it done for his team.